after talking to many of you, no, wait. Sorry. Being coaches and being confidential people, some of you are really uncomfortable with the Edmodo piece, and that is fine. If you do not post in Edmodo, that is completely fine. Really, the crux of this needs to be, how will you coach your teachers? What will you say to them? How will you find strengths? How will you find coaching points and teaching points? And so that piece is totally fine with me. I really appreciate the feedback that some of you have given and the comments, and so thank you. I appreciate that. And just know that this is a process. This is a huge learning process for me. This will be a huge learning process for all of our teachers who go through this. And one person said, well, how many times have you written this over again? And I said about 50. I keep adding things or taking things out, putting things in different places, trying to play with the template and making sure that I can fit everything into that. And so that's where teachers will be really working through that as well. And I know you know that, but really the confirmation is that and wrap your conversation up. And eyes up here, just for two. When the music starts, I want you to find a different set of 2 to 3 people. And you're going to look at the second question together.
Hey folks, while you're getting back to your seats, I just wanted to announce really quickly, in Edmodo, there are 2 things that I've posted. Number 1 is a link to the Google site that has all the backward planning training resources, including the 3 presentations. Second thing, just above that is a registration link into the course catalog. So for those of you that want to get relicensure credit from being here for these couple days, there is a link for that in that. It doesn't work. Okay, all right, I will, that's 3, I know, 3 strikes. Woohoo, I can go home, yes! I will double check that and get that working. Also, I'm pretty sure you'll get a follow-up email here. I'll be sure there's a link going out in that. Once Gretchen is done with her final activities, I will then post a link to the instructor evaluation and training evaluation for these last couple days. We'd really, 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 really appreciate your feedback on this. A lot of work went into this, but we need to improve it so that you can improve it. So it's kind of self-serving in a way for you to fill out this evaluation so we know what changes can and maybe should be made. So thank you very much. I will fix that link, and I'm handing it over to Gretchen.
All right, so in the announcement mode, while we're in it, just a reminder that your individual plan that you were working on, and we did not give you time to work on that stage 3, but we trust that you will have time to do that between now and January 11th, which is when you need to have those submitted to Tammy Whipple. And if you upload your plan in Google and just share it with Tammy, make sure that you have anyone with the link can comment as the correct whatever you call that, the correct mode. And then if you indicated earlier in the survey that we had after lunch that you are interested in helping us be trainers, then we will be contacting you with more details about the AP training in January when they become available. When we know what they are, then we'll contact you. Yes?
Do you want me to ask that out loud? They're academic content, so it could be PD or it could be academic. Do they have to do it if they don't want credit? Or they don't want to be a trainer? The question I just asked, just for, is, do you have...
Your feedback is essential for teachers to really grow and to succeed, and that we are all learning together. So, we're going to do a little bit. We are not going to go to Edmodo right now. When the music stops, please stand behind your chair and wait for the next direction. Thanks, Christy. And on this slide, the first question is the first question you'll be thinking about. What is the purpose of stage 3? So take about 10 seconds and think about that just by yourself. What is the purpose of stage 3? And find one person at your table and talk about that for about 1 minute. Go.
Just to write down those key things from each stage, just to get them solidified in your memory. And then the S's at the bottom are, what are the steps that you're going to take with your staff? What are the next steps for you? So take a few minutes to fill that out individually. All right, if you could do a quick whip around your table and share one of your next steps with your staff, just a quick whip around so you can just get a little flavor of what folks are planning to do. And then on your way out, if you would leave that compass points on the table where you signed in, and make sure that you do the survey for us, and then you may leave. Everybody clear? So quick whip around. Whip around. Leave us your compass points on the way out and do your survey. And make sure you take all your cords and everything with you. Thank you so much.
So I was just, my questions are kind of logistical. So should we be setting up like 16 hours of training for our staff members? Like